Montreux guitar something. What is it called, Mr. Huber?
Montreux car show.
Montreux Car Show, yes, the MIGs. We are now looking at the beautiful Lake Geneva. The setting is amazing. You are not looking at the beautiful Lake Geneva, but hopefully at Huber Guitars they have blue guitars, because otherwise, like simulating the lake in the room. And they have something, what they do not have, which is very weird, is my guitar, which has been picked, the top has been picked, the neck has been picked. I drove down there several times to pick all this stuff, yet I don't see my guitar in my hands, over there, or anywhere. So, what the fuck?
So there's many fucks.
Well, tell me about all the fucks.
Yeah. So, well, good guitars need to evolve, and the woods need to rest and get special, and so we make vintage guitars from stock. So the wood is already vintage.
So he just told me yesterday on the phone that he passed the flipper because we wrote flipper on it, which means if he passed that top and it still said flipper on it, it is literally in the same state that it has been a year and a half ago, right?
I mean, I could have shaped the top and put a right flipper on it.
But you didn't.
That is a secret, because the guitar, to make a better guitar, you need to have some history and secrets and stories. So,
okay, let's go through the timeline here. I was at the shop picking the neck, which is an amazing rosewood neck, right?
yes.
We picked it from a stack of rosewood neck blanks.
Yes.
You told me that stack was for the Bernie Marston guitars.
Yes.
The Bernie Marston guitars are now done.
No.
I saw them done.
Them or one?
At least one.
One.
So you made the Bernie Marston before you made mine.
Because I talked to Bernie before I talked to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Could it be that Bernie Marston is just a little bit more important than I am?
Well, Bernie Marston is very important, but you might want to talk to Bernie how long he waited on the first prototype.
Okay. But then, I mean, let's not talk about the flipper.
Why not?
Well, because there's another guitar you're building for me.
Yes.
That I commissioned, because I said, showing the flipper, which is, you don't even know what we're doing with this, because it wasn't my idea, it wasn't his idea, it was Clemens's idea, and we're not going to go into it, but we're doing something that's utterly ridiculous, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know how good that's going to look, but it's cool.
And different.
Different. But I said, I don't want to show a guitar that is so extraordinary, and it's going to be super extraordinary. I want to show kind of like the thing that you guys can also afford. So I commissioned, for money, okay, a Crowdster, and we picked the top for it that we couldn't use for the calf top guitar, which is number 4, the really crazy one. And I saw you actually playing that in a video.
Yeah, yeah.
Month ago. Actually, almost a year ago.
No, not a year. Maybe 11 months.
So how is that guitar doing?
Oh, very good.
Really? What state is it in?
Very secret.
So the point is, we picked the woods, he got the marketing and the videos, and he hasn't done fuck all on it. That's fine, I get it.
That's what he is. We don't know.
I think I do.
Well, you guess.
Okay, fine. We'll talk what the state is, and will be, look, I have guitars, it's good. I'm not in need of a Nick Huber guitar.
You are.
I am big.
Everybody is.
I'm in big want of a Nick Huber guitar.
Yeah, that's good. And I want you to feel happy, and the state of want make people very happy, and life is better with want.
Desire
than with have.
Desire is better. There's actually a word. It is called aberystwyth.
Aber what?
Aberystwyth.
Is it spelled backwards?
No. Okay. So here's Douglas Adams, when he was alive, wrote a book called The Meaning of Liff. Liff.
Oh.
Okay. And it's a dictionary. It is a dictionary for all the things that don't have words, but we all know it. Okay?
Okay.
For example, there is no word for the time that passes when you're out eating with a group of people and the check comes and everyone's hesitating who's paying for the check. That amount of time now has a word. And he assigned, the words are all British towns that have like no meaning at all. They're just town names.
Okay.
Liv is a town name.
Okay.
Aberystwyth is a town name.
Ah.
So he took all these things we know, like that one bristle from the brush that sticks out and messes up your painting.
Saw that?
So there's we all know these. So Aberystwyth is a deep and inner longing for something that in itself is so much more satisfying than the thing being longed for.
And this is why we are where we are, because it's good.
He wants me to feel the Aberystwyth. Meaning of Liv, look it up. But you've brought guitars, and they're semi-blue, so they're acceptable. So let's look at them.
So the guitars, like this one, and this one, were started. Oh, now we're getting into trouble. Because I started them between Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Oh, so they're already done? Look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not done on the back. Let me check, okay? No, they seem to be fully done, Mr. Huber.
Yeah, but these were, your wood is special and perfect. And this top, for example, I chose because it is an Eastern maple top. It's one piece, it's very white, but it had very dark stain from drying. So I decided, let's try to do something with it, and maybe we can get along with having the dark stains only in the inside. With kind of work, you can still see some areas here, there, which is brownish. So these are experiment guitars, and when I experiment on guitars,
they get done faster.
My skills get better, and then your guitar gets better. So I'm rehearsing for the flipper to make it perfect.
Oh, then take a couple more years then, because we all know that Huber guitars need to be better. Because
Yeah.
Now, this is beautiful, and I love the wooden P90. I mean, that is nice.
The wire is still from metal. The
Thank
screws are.
you, smartass. It's gorgeous. That's of course the Riedbergen with brass surrounds, silver.
Yeah, I need to experiment on fancy things for other guitars.
Oh, very, way too fancy. And this is a what? Rosewood neck?
This is a Madagascar rosewood neck, very much lighter in color than your will be. And this is black limber, and ebony fingerboard, and the matching headstock.
The color is very unique because it's grayish blue. I really like that.
Yeah. It depends on the color of the top of the wood itself. So actually the Orca has the same color, exactly the same color, but on a different kind of wood. This here,
Very big flames.
yeah, this is European maple.
What's the deal here?
This is why I started the guitar to become better for the flipper, because this is also a guitar I just started. Here's the excuse, I had a neck in my shelf which was available, so I just added a body. And this is the Orca I have. It's hollow. It's actually super hollow, how we call it. It's counter-carved like an arch top. And the color came because I told Markus, who is responsible for our coloring and staining, said, just make something very kind of light bluish, and we want to slightly burst it. So this is what Markus made, and I really liked it, and so we made another one.
I mean,
Markus on the stain.
The piece of wood is, if it was that flame all the way through, it would be mind-blowing. But the fact that there's some, like one big flame here, one big flame here, and then this turns into some kind of wash.
Yeah.
It is very unique.
I like it a lot, and if you put it there, almost no flames anymore.
It's gonna fall. You have it. You don't have it right there on the. Thank you. That's worrying me.
My first show, so I don't have to experiment.
It's your first show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then this top is just ridiculous.
This guitar is also a project I did, and this guitar will be auctioned with my Gear for Hope thing. So this is going to be auctioned for the Ukraine war victims. So what we also we add something specially because it's an auction guitar. We will have another backplate here with an inlay about the project we have, and look for Gear for Hope.
So we can't even say how much it is because it's an auction. So give generously. I was going to say gently, but that's the wrong word. Give generously, because, you need a guitar and people need money.
Yep. Yeah, and we have the beautiful thing is the idea became big. So guitar and bass joined, and we have Tom Anderson guitars, we have Collins guitars, we have Paul Reed Smith is joining. So
Oh, the high-end shit.
not Rainer Tausch is there also.
High-end shit?
And the Totenhosen donated 2 guitars to be auctioned. We have now cannot mention every name, so because we have such a long list of people joining the project to generate money for the purpose, and it became a beautiful project.
That is awesome. I talked to Clemens yesterday. I said, look, if you guys need a video pushing this, I mean, we're pushing it right here, but if you need to do something, let me know. I come down, whatever, we sit down, we show some things.
Because we're I mean, not to mention somebody as more special than others, but we have a bass signed by the Totenhosen from Andy, and Kudel donated a guitar which he played as a left-hand acoustic. So it's nice. We need to talk about that.
Any reason for me to jump in the new car and drive somewhere? I'm totally happy with.
You have a new car?
I have a new car.
Oh, you can afford guitars then.
Actually, I really can because
you spend on the car.
Because I actually bought the car, like not leased it. I just bought it, and then I got my my tax bill, which was a lot higher than I thought. So I really shouldn't have bought that car.
Well, sell the car and get guitars. And pay taxes.
Well, you've been to my place several times. Do you think I need more guitars?
Well, if I would not tell everybody that they need guitars, I would not sell guitars. Of course you need guitars. I live off making guitars.
That's what he does.
And right now I live off letting wood dry.
Yeah, for fucking ever. So at some point, to answer your question, because I've gotten many questions about when is the Huber guitar project continuing, it is continuing whenever I have time, he has time, and we're not dealing with auctions, freaking bearded people living across the street and having to do all the other stuff we have to do to make money, because I don't make money on getting his guitar. He doesn't make money on giving me the guitar. It's more like we get to hang out and be friends. That's why we do it. So we have to focus on the things that keep the businesses going.
But you will have, we have to figure out if you only get pictures or you come along and look a little bit at the building process. So I get myself into trouble. So it will be moving a lot soon.
I'll come down there. You're an hour away. I'll bring Scott. We'll have coffee. Yeah. And we'll document whatever we can. And the very special thing about the guitar, Clemens had a crazy idea, and I'm not taking any responsibility for it. You're not, but
I know how I saw the drawings already, so I should have seen the drawings. Yeah.
I don't even know if that's gonna look right, but we have to do it. We just have to, right?
Exactly. It doesn't matter if it looks right. It does not matter.
Everything came together. You will see. But for now, from Switzerland, 035-0365, you know that. Animals at the end.
Almost?
Animals.
Animals?
Animals at the end.
Of course. I understood almost at the end. So what is almost?
Animals at the end.
At the end. Yes, go for animals.
The coldest night of my life, I feel let down. It's no surprise, this Hollywood you never showed. There's an empty seat next to me, 6:30. She's late, it seems. The coffee's cold, it's no surprise, this Hollywood you never showed. I held my breath just for you. In Hollywood, she's invisible tonight. I held my breath just for you. But you don't care, you don't exist. Good night. It's 8 o'clock, I'm getting late. My hopes were high, I need a change. I thought of you for 6 months straight. This Hollywood you never showed.